Welcome to my channel. Let's crack it. So this is GATE Aptitude 1 marks question. It is based on the general English. They have asked us the increasing order of intensity. They have given the example first and then asked us to find the second one. The first one they have given as dry, arid and parched. So dry means not having water or scarcity of water. Arid generally means there is no rain, so generally leads to dryness. And parched finally means that something like a condition of drought. So dryness is caused from arid, and arid finally leads to drought. So if we come here, the second example. So if we come to second example, they have given diet, fast, and what is the third word? So diet basically means consuming less food either for breakfast or dinner or even for lunch. So fasting means skipping one of the meals, can be lunch, breakfast or dinner. So finally, what is the one that is related to it? So reject means to deny something or to not accept something. So option B does not suit for this example. If we eliminate option B, then automatically we can eliminate option D, since reject and deny both are similar, both are synonyms. So option B and D are eliminated. So let's look into option C. Feast. Feast generally means having large amount of food. No, something like celebration. Here the example is discussing about skipping the food. So option C also cannot be taken as the answer. The only option that suits it, starve. So starve generally means no, having lot of hunger. So if you diet eventually leads to fasting. So fasting leads to hunger. Hunger means you are starving for food. You want to eat food. Hence option A is correct. Welcome to my channel. Let's crack it. Hello everyone. This is General Aptitude GATE CSE 1 marks question. So this question is based on general English grammar. Here they have asked analogous of the given example. So if the arrow mark indicates increasing order of intensity, then the meaning of words walk, jog and sprint is analogous to bothered, dash and daunted. So which one of the given words fit in this blank? So if you consider the first example, they have given walk, to jog and to sprint. So it is in increasing order of intensity. So walk means you are just moving with slower speed. Jog means you are moving at an average speed, not very faster and not very slower. And sprint means your movement has increased to greater extent compared to walk and jog. Now this example is analogous to the given second example. So the first word is bothered. Bothered means to worry something, to be afraid of something. No, you are concerned about something might happen or might not happen. So the second word is missing, and the third word is daunted. So daunted basically means you are afraid that something might happen. It is extreme version of bothered. You are extremely worried. You are extremely bothered. So that is the meaning of daunted. So if you look into the options, the first option is faced. So faced means you are dividing the given process into number of levels like level 1, level 2, level 3, and doing it in phases like level 1 and level 2 in phase 1 and level 3 in phase 2. So phase does not fit in this blank, hence it is eliminated. Phrased, next option is phrased. So phrased means, so given set of words, you are phrasing a sentence, a meaningful sentence out of it. So even this does not fit into this blank. So the fourth option is fused. So fused means you are combining two or more things together. It might be metal, non-metal, something that is related to chemistry or that is not related to this given blank. Hence, even option D is eliminated. The only so fast means you are disturbed about something. The only option that is remaining is fast. So fast basically means you are disturbed about something. So if you write the given example, second example, so first is bothered, so next is fast, and next is daunted. So if you look at the meaning, they are in the increasing order of intensity. So first is bothered, you are bothered about something, and next is fast. Since you are bothered, you get disturbed about it, you get irritated. So next is daunted. The final word is daunted. It means that you are extremely bothered and you get frightened or afraid because of that. Hence option C is the correct answer. If you are looking for GATE PYQs, you are in the right place. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Let's Crack It. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing to watch more of GATE related content which is also useful for placements. Hello everyone, this is GATE 2024 CSE General Aptitude 2 marks question. So this is based on the given pie chart. So the pie chart represents the percentage contribution of different macronutrients to a typical 2000 kilocalories diet of a person. So the unit given here is kilocalories. This is important for future considerations. So the typical energy density which is given in the units of kilocalorie per gram of these nutrients is given in the table. So this is the energy density which is given in kilocalories per gram. So the total fat, all three types in grams this person consumes is. So they have asked the total amount in grams of these three fats consumed. That is unsaturated fat, saturated and trans fat. How much they have consumed in grams? Sum of this. So they have asked sum of the fats in grams consumed by the person. Let me draw three columns. So this is for unsaturated fat, this is for saturated fat, and this is for trans fat. So they have given unsaturated as 20%, saturated 20 and trans fat 5%. So unsaturated 20%, saturated 20% and trans fat 5%. So the total energy is given as 2000 kilocalories. So 20% of 2000, let us assume 2000 as x. So 20% of x will be 400 calories. Similarly, for saturated fat it will be 400 calories, and for trans fat it will be 5% of x, which is nothing but 100 calories. So till here most of the students will solve. So the major mistake which is done by the students, I'll explain it now. So the energy density they have given as for unsaturated fat, it is 9 kilocalories per gram, and similarly for saturated and trans fat it is 9 kilocalories per gram. Energy density is 9 kilocalories per gram. 9 kilocalories per gram, and similarly again here it is 9 kilocalories per gram. So they have asked us to find the amount of these fats to be consumed in grams. So if you just look into the dimensions, you can say that if you divide the first one, energy, by the energy density, you can directly find grams. That is nothing but calories by calories per gram. Cancel out calories and this will result out in grams. So what is the major mistake which most of the students will commit? So for finding out the gram, you'll first add all the energies, which is nothing but 400. for unsaturated, and for saturated it is 400, and for trans fat it is 100 calories, and divided by the energy density. You will add 9 plus 9 plus 9. So the answer will be 900 by 27. So it is 900 by 3, which will give us 33.3%. If you look into the options, you will find none of them matches. So you will conclude that whatever you have solved till now is wrong. So this is not the proper method of solving. Till finding out the calories we have done properly. So to find out the number of grams consumed, we need to find out the grams of each fat separately. So to find out the grams consumed, each of the fat consumed in grams, we need to find out them separately. For unsaturated fat, it is 400 calories by 9 calories per gram. Then again, for saturated fat, it is 400 calories by 9 calories per gram. This 9 calories is per gram only saturated fat will give. Similarly, for trans fat, it is 100 calories by 9 calories per gram. So if you sum up, you will get 900 by 9, which is nothing but 100 grams. So option C is the correct answer. Did you find this solution helpful? If so, like the video and subscribe the channel. Else you can reach out through the comment section. If you are looking for GATE PYQs, you are in the right place. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Let's Crack It. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing to watch more of GATE related content, which is also useful for placements. Hello everyone, this is GATE 2024 Architecture and Planning General Aptitude 1 marks question. So this question is as follows. In an election, the share of valid votes received by the 4 candidates A, B, C and D is represented by the pie chart. The total number of votes cast in the election were 1,15,000, out of which 5,000 are invalid. So this is the pie chart given for valid votes, not the total number of votes. It is given for only valid votes. So based on the data provided, the total number of valid votes received by candidates B and C are. So in this diagram, they have given the percentage of votes received by each candidates A, B and C, which are only valid. So number of valid votes will be total number of votes minus invalid votes. That is nothing but 1,15,000 minus 5,000 invalid votes, which is nothing but 1,10,000 valid votes. So 1,10,000 are the valid votes that are received by each of the candidates A, B and C and D, which are represented in the pie chart. So they have asked the total number of valid votes received by candidates B and C, which is nothing but 25% and 20%. So the total number of votes received by B is 25% of 1,10,000 and total number of votes received by C is 20%. 20% of 1,10,000. So the total number of votes will be 25% plus 20%, which is nothing but 45% of votes of 1,10,000, which will result out to be 1,10,000 into 0.45, which is nothing but 49,500 votes. And so option B is the right answer. Did you find this solution helpful? If so, like the video and subscribe the channel. Else you can reach out through the comment section. Welcome to my channel. Let's crack it. GATE 2024 General Aptitude 1 marks question from CSE paper. So this is based on logarithmic formulas where you need to apply two formulas to get your answer. So they have given log of p square plus q square is equal to log p plus log q plus 2 log 3. You need to find p power 4 plus q power 4 whole divided by p square into q square. So the general approach for this problem is initially you need to apply the basic logarithmic formulas, that is log of a plus log of b is equal to log ab, which we need to apply for the first two terms here, and for the second term, that is 2 log 3, we have a formula a log b is equal to log of b power a. So if you apply the second formula to 2 log 3, you will get 2 log 3, the value of 2 log 3 will turn out to be log 9, which is log of 3 square. Then you need to apply the first formula, which is log a plus log b is equal to log ab, again to get log of p square plus q square is equal to a single log term. Let me show you the complete answer. So here we have used the two formulas log a plus log b is equal to log ab, and a log b is equal to log of b power a. So first apply the formula 1 to these two terms, you will get log of pq. Then apply formula 2 to 2 log 3, you will get log 3 square. Again applying the formula 1, we will get log of 9 pq. Apply formula 1 to these two. So since there are single log terms on either side, eliminating log, we will get p square plus q square is equal to 9 pq. So squaring on both the sides, we will get p power 4 plus q power 4 plus 2p square is equal to 81p square. So solving this equation, we will get the required answer, that is p power 4 plus q power 4 by p square q square is equal to 79. So this problem is nothing but applying the two formulas repeatedly and doing some manipulations, squaring and shuffling the terms to get the answer. Welcome to my channel. Let's crack it. So hello everyone. This is General Aptitude GATE CSE 1 marks question from set 2. This is from set 2 paper of CSE. So previously we had solved a logarithmic question similar to this in set 1 paper of CSE GATE paper. So here they have given ln of x plus y by 2 is equal to half of ln of x plus ln of y. Then they have asked the value of x by y plus y by x. So the basic two formulas remain the same. Ln of a plus ln of b is equal to ln of ab. There we have used log and here we have used ln. Both remains the same. Just if you used log of some integer and ln of some integer, then the value changes. But using arithmetic expressions, the general formula remains the same. Next is a ln b is ln of b power a. So using these two formulas, you can evaluate this expression and get a simpler expression without ln, and using that we can find the value of x by y and y plus x. So here is the complete solution. So this is the first equation and this is the second equation. So applying first equation to the RHS, we'll get half of ln x into y. Then apply the second formula to get ln of x into y whole power 1 by 2. That is root. You can write it as ln of root xy. Both are one and the same. Since we have ln on both LHS and RHS, we can eliminate ln. We'll get x plus y by 2 is equal to root of x into y. Squaring on both sides, we'll get x plus y whole square is equal to 2 root xy whole square. So solving this, we'll get x square plus y square minus 2xy is equal to 0. Evaluate LHS, we'll get x minus y whole square is equal to 0. RHS should evaluate it to 0, so that only we can deal with the LHS. So x minus y whole square is equal to 0. Removing the square, we'll get x minus y is equal to plus or minus 0, which is nothing but 0 itself. So x is equal to y. This is the final expression we'll get after evaluating the given equation, that is ln of x plus y by 2 is equal to half of ln x plus ln y. So using this, we can find out the value of the given expression, which is x by y plus y by x. Since both x and y are equal, we can take x by y as x by x and y by x as x by x. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Hence, option C is the answer. Welcome to my channel, let's crack it. Hello everyone. So this is also 1 mark GATE aptitude question from CSE paper. So in this question, they have asked the relation between x and y, that is in terms of x by y, by giving us the equation indirectly. So they have mentioned that x plus y is proportional to x minus y. So in general, if you write this, the equation will be x plus y directly proportional to x minus y. So they haven't mentioned whether it is directly proportional or indirectly proportional. Better to take directly proportionality. So eliminating the proportionality symbol, we'll get as x plus y is equal to some constant k into x minus y. So solving this equation, we'll get the answer x by y as some constant, that is in terms of k. So the solution is posted. Here I have removed the proportionality symbol in terms of some constant k, and then I have solved the equation. We'll get x by y as 1 plus k by 1 minus k, which is nothing but a constant. Hence the answer is option D. Welcome to my channel, let's crack it. Hello everyone. This is General Aptitude GATE CSE 2 marks question. So here they have given a rectangular paper of 20 centimeter cross 8 centimeter, which is folded three times. Each fold is made along the line of symmetry, which is perpendicular to its longer edge. So the line of symmetry is perpendicular to the longer edge. They have asked the perimeter of the final folded sheet. So consider the rectangle with longer side 20 centimeter and smaller side 8 centimeter. So how you are going to fold it? They have given the folding side is the line of symmetry, which is perpendicular to its longer edge. Since 20 centimeter is the longer edge, we need to consider the line of symmetry perpendicular to it. So it will be somewhat like this. And you are going to fold it along the line of symmetry. So the resulting figure will be like this. The longer edge will be 10 centimeter and the smaller one will be 8 centimeter again. So I'll show you with a better representation. So this is the first step. So here this is the actual figure with 20 centimeter as the longer edge and 8 centimeter as the smaller edge. So the line of symmetry is perpendicular to the longer edge. So this will be the line of symmetry. So when you fold it for the first time, the resulting figure will have longer edge as 10 centimeter and smaller edge 8 centimeter. Again, for the second time, the longer edge is 10 centimeter and the line of symmetry will be perpendicular to it. After folding, the resulting figure will be 5 centimeter as the smaller edge and 8 centimeter as the longer edge. Now the longer edge side has changed. So this is the longer edge. So we need to consider the line of symmetry perpendicular to it. So this will be the line of symmetry. This time we have to fold it like this. And the final resulting figure after the third fold will have longer edge 5 centimeter and smaller edge 4 centimeter. Now if you look into the question, they have asked the perimeter of the final folded sheet. So this is the final sheet. Perimeter will be twice of length plus breadth. This twice of 5 plus 4. It is 18 centimeter. So the answer is option A. Welcome to my channel, let's crack it. Hello everyone. So this is the general aptitude question from GATE 2024 CSE. So this is one of the simplest question you can find in the whole paper. So the question says that you have to find the median of the given sample. You have been given 10 numbers. So n is equal to 10. The numbers are randomly arranged. So you need to arrange them in the sorted order, that is the ascending order, starting from the smallest element 9 and ending with the largest element 69. So the formula to calculate median is m is equal to n by 2th term plus n by 2 plus 1th term whole divided by 2. So in this case, since n is even, we are following this formula. Otherwise we'll just write the n by 2th term, that is the middle term, as the median. So the answer would be 5th term plus 6th term divided by 2. So the solution I have written and I have posted it, which I'll be showing in the next slide. Welcome to my channel, let's crack it. Hello everyone. This is General Aptitude GATE CSE Set 2 question number 5. This is 1 marks question. So they have given in the sequence of list of numbers the possible value of x. So the list of numbers is 6, 9, 14, x, 30 and 41. So one thing to notice is the given numbers are in increasing order. Okay, 6, 9, 14, x, 30 and 41. So basically we can start to solve this problem by finding the difference between each of these numbers, like the consecutive differences. So the difference between the first and the second number is 3, second and third number is 5. So since this number is unknown, let's leave this portion, and the difference between the last two numbers is 11. So if you look at the differences, they are in odd numbers, that is 3, 5 and 11. All these three are odd numbers. So by looking at the numbers, we can predict that the difference is increasing odd numbers, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and so on. So this starts with 3. So 3, next 5, next we can predict that the number might be 7. The difference in the 14 and x might be 7. So if the difference between x and 14 is 7, then the difference between 30 and x should be 9. So if you calculate x minus 14 is equal to 7, so then the value of x should be 21. If you consider the two numbers x and 14 and the difference 7. So if this logic holds good, then the difference between x and 30 should be 9 if the difference is in increasing odd numbers. So let's calculate that and see. So 30 minus x is equal to 9. The difference between these two numbers should be 9. So x is equal to 21. Since both the value of x are same, that is 21, when the differences between x and 14 and 30 and x are calculated, we can say that the differences are in increasing order of odd numbers. Hence the answer is 21. So this is the solution. So this is the first difference between 9 and 6 between these two numbers. This is the difference between 14 and 9, these two numbers. And this is the last difference between the two numbers 40 and 41 and 30. So this is how the differences are varying. First is 3, next is 5, 7, 9 and 11. So taking one of the two pairs out of x and 14 and x and 31, we'll take x and 14. So the difference should be 7. So x minus 14 is 7. Hence x is equal to 21. You can verify it by taking the difference between 30 and 21. It will result out to be 9. Hence the answer is 21. Welcome to my channel, Let's Crack It. Hello everyone. So this is General Aptitude GATE CSE 2 marks question. This is from CSE Set 2 paper. So in this question they have given a 4x4 array. Each cell of the first 3 rows has either a cross or a number. So the number in cell represents the count of immediate neighboring cells not having a cross. Given the last row has no crosses, the sum of the 4 numbers to be filled in the last row. So here they have given a 4x4 array and each row has either number or cross in them. Each cell in the row has either number or a cross in them. The last row will not have a single cross. They will be filled with numbers. They have asked the sum of the last row. So let us first understand how these numbers are filled. So if you consider the first cell, look at the neighboring cells. How many numbers are present in the neighboring cells? That will be the count of number of numbers will be the value in each cell. So if we consider the first cell, it has only one neighboring number, that is 5. The rest two are filled with crosses. Hence the first cell will have the value 1. Second cell is given as cross. So if you consider the third cell, the check for the neighboring cells. So in neighboring there are totally 5 cells and one of them is filled with cross and the rest of them are filled with numbers. Hence it is given a value of 4. Similarly, the rest of the cells are filled. Now we have to fill the last row. So if you consider the last row, it has 4 cells. So consider cell number 1. Let me mark it as 1, 2, 3, 4. So consider cell number 1. So if you look at the cell number 1, you can see that the adjacent cells has numbers 3, and this value can be filled with any number, and the third cell is filled with x. Hence only 2 numbers are present out of the 3 neighboring cells. Hence the value of the first cell will be 2. Next, second cell. For the second cell, the number of neighbors will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So totally 5 neighbors are present, out of which one of them is filled with cross. Hence the value of second cell will be 4. Next, let us consider third cell. So for the third cell, the neighbors will be similarly 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 neighbors are present, out of which 2 of them are filled with cross and the others can be filled with numbers. Hence the value of third cell will be 1, 2 and 3. Consider the fourth cell. So for the fourth cell, the neighbors will be 1, 2 and 3. Only 3 neighbors are present, out of which one of them is filled with cross or x. Hence the value of cell 4 will be 2. So the final answer will be the sum of 4 numbers to be filled in the last row. That is 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2, which is nothing but 6, 9 and 11. Hence option A is the answer. So this is the final matrix we get after solving the problem. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Let's Crack It. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing to watch more of GATE related content, which is also useful for placements. Hello everyone, this is General Aptitude GATE CSE 2024 2 marks question. So compared to the previous aptitude questions, this question contained, so compared to the previous aptitude questions, in this question you had to use few basic mathematical formulas to evaluate the given question and find out the answer. It was not straightforward compared to the previous aptitude questions like rotation sum or square sums. So in this question, a rectangular paper sheet of dimensions 54 cross 4 centimeter is taken. The two longer edges of the sheets are joined together to create a cylindrical tube. A cube whose surface area is equal to the area of the sheet is also taken. Then the ratio of the volume of cylindrical tube to the volume of the cube is. So they have given a rectangular paper with dimensions 4 cross 54. It is rolled along the longer edge, or the two longer edges are connected to create a cylinder. So the cylinder will be somewhat of this shape. So the height of the cylinder will be equal to the longer edge, that is 54 centimeter. So we can calculate the radius of the cylinder. Since we know the smaller edge is 4 centimeter, now it is equal to the perimeter of the circle that is present above the cylinder, which is nothing but 2 pi r. So radius of the cylinder is nothing but 2 by pi. This is important for future calculations. So in the question they have given a cube whose surface area equal to the area of the sheet is also taken. Since they have given the surface area of the cube is equal to the surface area of the sheet, most of the students will commit a major error which will result in derivation of different answer which is not related to this. So the error they have committed is, so surface area of the cylinder is nothing but 2 pi rh, plus 2 pi r square. So this is the general formula that is used for surface area of cylinder calculation. But if you notice the cylinder that we have, the top and bottom circles are empty, that is, they are not closed. So you cannot consider the circle surface area into the surface area of the cylinder. Hence, you have to rule out 2 pi r square from the formula, only 2 pi rh remains. So the surface area of the cylinder for the given problem is nothing but only 2 pi rh, which is equal to the surface area of the cube taken. So if the side of the cube is a centimeters, then the surface area of the cube is 6a square. So since radius is 2 by pi, we can use 2 pi into 2 by pi into height, which is nothing but 54 centimeters, is equal to 6a square. So this results out to be 6a square is equal to 54 into 4. So we'll get A as 6 centimeters. So they have asked the ratio of volume of cylindrical tube to the volume of cube. So the ratio of volume is pi r square h divided by a cube. So this is nothing but pi into radius of the cylinder is 2 by pi. So it is 4 by pi square into height 54 centimeters divided by a cube. So side of the cube is 6 centimeters. So a cube will be 6 into 6 into 6. We'll get the answer as 1 by pi. Hence option A is the answer. Welcome to my channel, let's crack it. Yeah, hello everyone. So this is General Aptitude GATE CSE Set 1 2 marks question. This is General Aptitude 2 marks question. Here the question says the least number of squares to be added in the figure to make AB a line of symmetry. So this is the figure given. So we need to add few number of squares here so that this line AB becomes line of symmetry. That means if we rotate either like this or like this, the figures above this line and the below the line should overlap correctly. It should be symmetric. So yeah, let's consider the figure in larger one. So this is the bigger picture of the given figure. So let me number the figures. Let this be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we need to add squares above and below line AB to make it symmetric. Yeah, so let me change the color of the pen. So if we look at the square 1 is present above line AB, but below it is absent. So we need to add one square here. So this is the first square. And if you go for the second square, even it is present below AB and above AB it is absent. So we should add a square here. So this is the second square. And now if you consider the third square, it is present below line AB and above AB it is absent. So let me add a square here. So now if you consider the first part of the figure, it is symmetric. You can look at the part of the figure above and below the line of symmetry AB. It is symmetric. So first part of the question is solved. Now let's look into the second part of the figure. So here square number 4 is present below AB, it is absent above AB. So let me draw a square here. So this is square number 4. Square number 5 is also absent above AB. So I will be adding here square number 5. And square number 6 is also absent above AB. The final square I am adding here. So after addition of these 3 squares, even this part becomes symmetric. Hence the total figure A is symmetric over the line AB. So if you consider the number of squares that are added to make this figure symmetric is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally 6 squares have been added. Hence option A is the answer. So this is the final figure after adding the number of squares to make it symmetric. So the number of squares to be added are the squares in blue color. Welcome to my channel, let's crack it. Hello everyone. This is General Aptitude GATE CSE 1 marks question. This is from CSE Set 2 paper. CSE Set 2 paper. So the question says, two wizards try to create a spell using all the 4 elements water, fire, air and earth. For this they decide to mix all the elements in all possible orders. So this is basically a question of permutation and combination. So here they also decide to work independently. After trying all the possible combinations of elements, they conclude that the spell does not work. How many attempts does each wizard make before coming to this conclusion independently? So basically there are two wizards which try to combine the 4 elements in all the possible orders and try to check if the spell works. So they have asked how many attempts does each wizard make before coming to the conclusion. So they have asked how many attempts does wizard 1 or wizard 2 makes before coming to conclusion. We should calculate any one of the combinations, we should calculate the number of combinations any one of the wizard makes before coming to conclusion. Here since they have used all the possible orders, so both of them will have same number of combinations, and if you calculate any one, we'll get the final answer. So they have combined all the 4 elements in all the possible combinations. So there will be 4 blanks which we have to fill. So the first blank can take 4 values. It can be either air, water, fire or earth. Since they have used the 4 elements, it can occur in the blank only once. That is, if you use water in the first time, you cannot use water in the second or third blank. Hence this is not a question of repetition problem. If you fill the first blank with any of the 4 elements, then you can fill the third blank with the remaining 3 elements. So if you fill the first blank with water, you can fill the second blank with either air, fire or earth. Similarly, you can fill the third blank with 2 elements and the final one with only one element. So the combinations are like water, air, fire, earth. You cannot write water, water because you can use it only once, not twice. So the total number of combination that results is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So which is nothing but 24. Hence the option is A, 24. Each wizard must undergo 24 combinations. If you are looking for GATE PYQs, you are in the right place. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, let's crack it. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing to watch more of GATE related content, which is also useful for placements. Hello everyone, this is GATE 2024 CSE General Aptitude 2 marks question. So this is based on the given pie chart. So the pie chart represents the percentage contribution of different macronutrients to a typical 2000 kilocalories diet of a person. So the unit given here is kilocalories. This is important for future considerations. So the typical energy density which is given in the units of kilocalorie per gram of these nutrients is given in the table. So this is the energy density which is given in kilocalories per gram. So the total fat, all three types in grams this person consumes is. So they have asked the total amount in grams of these three fats consumed. That is unsaturated fat, saturated and trans fat. How much they have consumed in grams? Sum of this. So they have asked sum of the fats in grams consumed by the person. Let me draw three columns. So this is for unsaturated fat. This is for saturated fat. And this is for trans fat. So they have given unsaturated as 20%. Unsaturated as 20%, saturated 20 and trans fat 5%. So unsaturated 20%, saturated 20% and trans fat 5%. So the total energy is given as 2000 kilocalories. So 20% of 2000, let us assume 2000 as x. So 20% of x will be 400 calories. Similarly, for saturated fat, it will be 400 calories. And for trans fat, it will be 5% of x, which is nothing but 100 calories. So till here, most of the students will solve. So the major mistake which is done by the students, I'll explain it now. So the energy density they have given as for unsaturated fat, it is 9 kilocalories per gram. And similarly for saturated and trans fat, it is 9 kilocalories per gram. Energy density is 9 kilocalories per gram. 9 kilocalories per gram, and similarly again here it is 9 kilocalories per gram. So they have asked us to find the amount of these fats to be consumed in grams. So if you just look into the dimensions, you can say that if you divide the first one, energy, by the energy density, you can directly find grams. That is nothing but calories by calories per gram. Cancel out calories and this will result out in grams. So what is the major mistake which most of the students will commit? So for finding out the gram, we'll first add all the energies, which is nothing but 400 for unsaturated, and for saturated it is 400, and for trans fat it is 100 calories, and divided by the energy density. You'll add 9 plus 9 plus 9. So the answer will be 900 by 27. So it is 900 by 3, which will give us 33.3%. If we look into the options, you will find none of them matches. So you'll conclude that whatever you have solved till now is wrong. So this is not the proper method of solving. Till finding out the calories we have done properly. So to find out the number of grams consumed, we need to find out the grams of each fat separately. So to find out the grams consumed, each of the fat consumed in grams, we need to find out them separately. For unsaturated fat, it is 400 calories by 9 calories per gram. Then again, for saturated fat, it is 400 calories by 9 calories per gram. This 9 calories is per gram only saturated fat will give. Similarly, for trans fat, it is 100 calories by 9 calories per gram. So if you sum up, you will get 900 by 9, which is nothing but 100 grams. So option C is the correct answer. Did you find this solution helpful? If so, like the video and subscribe the channel. Else you can reach out through the comment section. Check whether the spell works or not. If you are looking for GATE PYQs, you are in the right place. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Let's Crack It. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing to watch more of GATE related content which is also useful for placements. Hello everyone, this is GATE 2024 CSE General Aptitude 1 marks question. So the number of coins of rupees 1, rupees 5 and rupees 10 denominations that a person has are in the ratio 5:3:13. The total amount the percentage of money in rupees 5 coins is. So after reading the question, the common mistake committed by the students is they tend to directly divide the number of coins of rupees 5 by the total number of coins, that is the sum of the ratio, that is 21, and they directly mark option B, which is not the right way to solve this problem. So they have asked of the total amount. So if you calculate the ratio into the number of coins, you will get the total amount which you can obtain in the following ratio, and out of that how much rupees 5 coins have contributed. So if you look into this question, the ratio is given as 5:3:13. This is for rupees 1, this is for rupees 5, and this is for rupees 10. So generally you can assume it as 5x is to 3x is to 13x. Since we don't know x, it is simplified form of the ratio. So you can consider x as 1. So we'll get the ratio as 5:3:13. So now in this case we have 5 1 rupees coin, 3 rupees 5 coins and 13 rupees 10 coins. So the total amount will be, so the amount contributed by rupees 1 coin is 5 into 1, which is nothing but 5 rupees, and amount contributed by 5 rupees coin is 5 into 3, which is nothing but 15. Let me write it down here. 5 into 1, which is nothing but 5 rupees. Next, for rupees 5, it is 3 into 5, which is 15 rupees. And finally for 10 rupees, there are 13 coins. So 13 into 10, which is nothing but rupees 130 rupees. Rupees 130. So the total amount that is present, if considered this ratio, is 5 plus 15 plus 30 plus 130, sorry, which is nothing but 150 rupees. So the percentage of contribution by rupees 5. So now we have to divide the amount contributed by rupees 5 by the total amount, which is nothing but 15 by 150. So the ratio turns out to be 0.1, which is nothing but 10%. Hence option C is correct. So the total amount is 150 and the amount contributed by rupees 5 coin is 15. So if you consider 1% of the total amount, it is nothing but 1.5. Hence 15 is 10% of the total amount. Hence option C is correct. Did you find this solution helpful? If so, like the video and subscribe the channel. Else you can reach out through the comment section.